Y'all. Oh man. I'm gonna go to what's the name of the chat, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. Yo, of course. Is that it? All right, cool. Nah, this is crazy, y'all. All right, cool. But I feel like, all right, when she stops talking, we'll talk, y'all. Oh man, bro. Dog, she had a whole damn conversation. This is the first time I'm using the actual. There we go. Damn, yo. Yo, she gotta be tired of talking, yo. Alright, y'all. Yo, this is dog. Who? Dog. Yo, that's like one airline. She been talking for like 20 minutes, bro. Alright, thank you. Alright, cool. Alright, y'all, what's going on? It's your boy FRE$H Fresh at the Flyboy Way, all platforms. I was gonna go into the whole intro, but man, it's been so much commotion stuff going around. I thought it would be a little more packed because it's actually Labor Day weekend, and I figured it'd be a lot more packed, a lot more people, but it's actually chill. Well, at least in this terminal, it's like actually chill. I'm gonna shout everybody out in a second. We are on our way to the last summer trip. Again, you guys know, in the summer, my son goes to his mother's house in New York, so I get to travel a lot more. We've been to Cuba, we've been to Medellín. We've been to Cuba, we've been in the last couple months, Medellín, we've been to Barranquilla, we've been to Cali, Colombia. We're going back to Medellín for the last trip. Just a quick little thing. You know, I told you guys I'm only going to Cuba and Colombia from now on, aside from the trip I got to go into Ghana at the end of the year. I do want to try to go to Thailand, but I just got to figure out if it's going to be 2025 or 2026 because, you know, this Ghana trip is putting a dip in the budget. So we're going to see. I'm going to shout you guys out in a second, though, but it is definitely, let me know if the sound is better here, because actually, like I said, I have the microphone on it. I want to know if it sounds clear. Let me see. Casey, what's going on, my G? Giannis, what up? Free Society, salute. Yeah, we in Brick City in the building. It's laggy. Is it still laggy now, y'all? Because at the beginning of doing it, it takes a while for it to get clear and stuff. But hopefully it's clear now. It looks like I'm looking at it right now, and it looks clear on my phone. I'm in the room, so it probably go better. Davis, what's going on? Tev King, what up? Salute to everybody in the chat. Y'all know normally I was trying to let the video I just dropped ride, pause, because I know it's a dope video. A lot of people watching it, but I'm actually going to Medellín. And I wanted to keep, the lives going. Every time I go somewhere, I try to do at least a live a day, give you guys an update how everything's going to go or how things are planned to go. And you never really know till after the day goes past. Marcus, what's going on? Salute. Giannis, is it a direct flight? Yes. No, it's not a direct flight. It stops by Fort Lauderdale, and then from Fort Lauderdale, I got like 45 minutes to get to the plane. But it's like the plane is in the same area, so it's a connecting flight, so it's going to be cool. My flight back is going to be a little bit more difficult. Y'all know me, I normally like to bring check luggage because I like to bring different clothes. I wear 2 types of clothes a day, like to switch it up a lot. But today, because the flight back, like I said, I booked the trip last minute. I just came from Cali like 2 weeks ago. So because the only flight that was available, this lady's back at it again. But Kansas City, that explains it. All right. So because it's last minute, and how it gets around Labor Day weekend when people taking trips, I was only able to book 2 one-ways on coming back. So, and the connection time is like an hour, maybe an hour 15 minutes. And I know everybody says it's a lot, but you got to remember, when you come back from anywhere internationally, when you go to Fort Lauderdale, you got to go get your bag and customs. You gotta take your bag through customs, and then you gotta go to your place. You gotta recheck your bag and go to your place. And if I had to check bag and I had to do all that, odds are I would definitely miss the flight. So we packed it, and I didn't want to take a carry-on bag because I was a little cautious that they might make you check the carry-on bag also. But so I just got my little book bag here. It's packed to the brim, y'all. Y'all see how big it is? Trust me, I tried to pack as much in here as possible because I wanted to when I moved there static. All right, hold on a second, y'all. Let me try to fix this little mic real quick. Again, we'll try to fix this mic. All right, there we go. It's probably just rubbing, not really static. So I try to pack this to the brim, this bag to the brim. Like I got a pair of sneakers in it. I got like 4 outfits in it, and just little odds and ends and stuff. But I had to bring this right here because I'm so contemplating. I'm so much contemplating. Hopefully it's not just enough. Man, it's still talking. It was just talking. All right, so I'm contemplating getting at least 1 snacks, maybe even 2, but at least getting 1 snacks, probably just 1 snacks. The reason why I said 1 snack episode is because I actually have tonight when I land, it's gonna be like 12:30. By the time I get to my Airbnb, it's like 1 o'clock. Now I do have 1 snack that's guaranteed said she would show up, but the issue is it's not the best snack of the collection of the choices I had. Now because I had different choices, I'm trying to figure out if I want to hold on and hold off to try to get a choice when I get there. I don't know or if I just want to go with the guarantee. It's boring, but borderline. I'm still trying to figure it out. But I'll shout you guys out in a second. J. Clyde, I see you, man. What's going on, man? Demons, I see you, man. Melvin, what up? What up? So hold on, let me put this back down. Let me put it back down.
If you're waiting for on flight 285, please remain seated. We will call you up in another 15 minutes for your seat assignment.
So what I'm trying to do is, again, I got like 2 vetting process. I told you guys I'm building in Colombia and I'm building in Cuba, building legacy in Colombia, and I'm building a legacy in Cuba. I already got a legacy in the United States. Now, when I say legacy, you guys know what I mean. If not, you should check the old videos, but I'll give you a summary. Basically, I'm trying to connect with the people, understand culture, understand where I should stay, where I can buy property and things like that, and of course have a kid with a chick, had a woman who is going to eventually be the owner of the property I buy in that country. So after I pass, but so I've just came from Cali and I met some great people who I'm thinking we'll see how that goes in the future, especially when I just connected with, and I'm going to Medellín, and I got some connections in Medellín I'm trying to go with. Like I said, it's not going to be a 2-3 month thing. This may be a 2-year process. I don't know, however long it takes. For you guys that don't know, in Cuba it took me 7 years to come to this conclusion that I wanted to link up with the one in Cuba I have. But yeah, it's definitely let me get to the chat real quick. So we're going to try to get the snacks tonight. But then tomorrow, like I said, so tomorrow I have a engagement change tournament. So tomorrow I'm doing I met a paramedic. So she's a paramedic, but she's going. So she's going. Hopefully I can talk over her. So she's going for a doctorate, but she finishes paramedic school in November allegedly. So I'm going to vet her, see how that goes. We actually have a whole day plan where she's going to. Dang, it's crazy. So hold up, y'all. I got about 45 minutes too. All right. So
once again, please double check your numbers.
Dog. Yo, Alaska Airlines is probably the most talkative airlines I've ever seen, bro. Like the people don't understand. It's so weird. All right, so tomorrow we're going paragliding. So me and the paramedic are going paragliding tomorrow. But we're gonna start it off where she's gonna come over in the morning. She's gonna cook breakfast. We'll do a live maybe, or maybe we'll record some video. We'll sit there, we'll chat. We'll get some information. I give you guys some information on that stuff, and then from there we'll go. And I gotta do some things in the morning before we meet up with the people around 12 o'clock. They take us to go paragliding. Paragliding is when you jump off the cliff, you do all that fly stuff. And then later on that day we'll come and get something to eat, and then we'll go and we'll go out at night. So that's how that's gonna go. And that's basically an all day event. I didn't want to. This is the worst side to be, y'all. I live on the side because it's quiet the whole time, but I plan on stay with her from 8 till maybe like night or late night. The reason why I have to be cautious about if I'm going to be doing overnight is because then I have to link up with the police officer who I met over there, and we're going to go to Guadalupe on Sunday. So we're going to Guadalupe. Oh my God, this lady is like, I can't wait till this flight leaves, because I kid you not, it was so quiet for the last hour, not a word. But so Sunday I'm gonna link back up with the cop. You guys have seen the cop, the police officer already on my last Medellín vlog when we went bowling. We seen her and her sister. So we're gonna link up. We're gonna go to Guadalupe. We're gonna spend the day together. We're gonna sit there. That's the plan. Again, everything is a plan until it occurs. But I try to tell you guys how I plan things out, and then you see how it moves around. And then after that, we'll probably go grab something to eat. I do want to go see where she resides, but I don't know if I'm going to do it this trip because, like I said, it's a short time. I do want to link up with J. Clyde, and I do want to link up with Eddie Easy, because both of them in Medellín right now. So I want to link up with them and go out, maybe have some drinks, have some fun, go out and just say what's going on. But we'll see. Let me get to y'all chat now, all right, y'all? Let me get to y'all chat. All right. Let me see where I left off at. Ted King, Marcus, Dame. Hopefully he's not static anymore. Melvin Riddle, what's going on? Build a legacy in Medellín. Again, the whole theme is two things. It's build a legacy in Cuba and build a legacy in Colombia. Now, the whole thing about Cuba is that in Cuba, it specifically has to be Havana. And the reason... And the reason it specifically has to be Havana in Cuba is because that's crazy, son. Yo, Kansas City. Oh my God, Kansas, y'all looking bad right now, man. This announcer been sounding crazy. All right, so the reason why in Cuba it has to be Havana is because Havana is the place we can fly into as United States citizens, and Havana is also the place that's more secure. It can't be Santiago de Cuba, because Santiago de Cuba is too far. It can't be Veradero, because Veradero is too far, and both of those are not the metropolitan cities that Havana is. So that's the reason why I pick Havana in Cuba. However, in Colombia, although you guys know I want to purchase... Man, I wish I could put my earphones on. I don't know. Just bear with me, y'all. It's gonna be like this until Kansas City go. It's like, so basically, in Colombia. So in Colombia, there's 3 different places that I feel as though I can choose from. Now, you guys know I do plan on getting my property in Barranquilla, but where I find the woman to build my legacy with in Colombia can be Medellín, Cali, Colombia, or Barranquilla. I was originally thinking that Barranquilla would be the best choice because that's where I'm getting my property at. I was originally thinking Barranquilla would be... be the best place. Oh my God, it's a tough thing, y'all. These people say stop talking. Yeah. But the thing about that is that I don't know if I want the woman to live in the city where I'm at, so it'll feel a little bit more if I had space in Medellín or Cali. So we're gonna see how that goes. Let me get your comments. It's all right. So let me hopefully you got better. If it's I'll take the off and we'll just use the camera. It says building, yeah, definitely building. What's going on? I see you when I get. So it sounds like you fell in rhythm. Wow, out there. I think that some people can conceptualize what I'm trying to do here, and they think that it's a love thing. But I understand the economical power we have in the United States, and I also understand how not to colonize, but how to integrate when I go places. Because of this is why I'm able to have this idea that I can possibly build legacy outside the same way I built the legacy in the United States. You already know my financial status. You already know what I'm doing, and I just want to make sure that the places I do build a legacy, I've already vetted all these places. You know, I've been to Dubai, I've been to France, I've been to Europe, I've been to Abu Dhabi, I've been to Iceland, I've been to Panama, I've been to Brazil, I've been to Colombia, I've been to Canada, I've been to Trinidad. I mean, it to me, after 15 years, after 22 years of traveling, this is where I came to conclusion on. Now, I've never been one to say, oh my God, I think you should be with somebody you love and get married, because that's ridiculous. Why is it ridiculous? Because the percentage shows 53 or 58% of marriages fail, and it ends with the guy ending it with less money than he started and with less stress. So for me, I go by statistics, and statistically it doesn't make sense. So for me, I decided to make a different plan. My plan is, and it doesn't have to work for everybody, but my plan was to solidify the legacies I have here. Both of my children have houses. Whenever I pass away, both of my children have houses here, and I got my place in Miami Beach. So and then I plan on doing that in 2 other places, which is Cuba and Colombia. So the falling in love thing, I think some of you guys, you're just not able to conceptualize it, which I understand. But yeah, you got 72 years. You got to live like, or 74 years max. You got to live life you want to live. Michael Brown, what's going on, man? I mean, I guess teacher zone. RW, what up? Let's see. Where are you headed now? We going back to Medellín. We ended the summer off right, y'all. We had a great summer, man. I can't wait to see my little man come back from his mother house, and we get back into the school thing. But we gonna end this summer off right, y'all. I'm trying to. Every time I keep trying to adjust this thing, there a little bit more. How much was the flight to Medellín? Because I had to book like the big seat, because I need to be the first one back to get the flight. So in total, I think it was like $600 round trip. Like, a lot of people know that most people, they stay in the country, and they always lagging too. Most people stay in the country and they stay in the country and they just move within Colombia. That's very easy, because it doesn't cost much to move from city to city in Colombia. However, I have responsibilities here I have to take care of, whether it's my houses, whether it's my daughter being here still, or whether me doing stuff. So I got to come back here after I go places. So it does cost more for me to come back to the States, like literally was in Cali 2 weeks ago, and then come back to the States to return back. But it's worth it. I mean, you never get time back. So like $600 maybe. It's a little bit over. How do you know they are, salute EWR. Well, I think United has the best EWR setup. The United terminal, I think, is way better than this, but hey, if it gets the job done, it gets the job done. A lot of blank waiting in Afrojack. It's crazy, yo. Listen, I was on Tinder, right? And for the first time I ever used Platinum, I don't have it for the year no more. I just had boarded for a week. It was like $17. Like, cool, I tried it out. Dog, I literally got over 100 matches in less than a week, yo. Literally 100. Literally over, like way over, like 120, 130, something like that. It was hilarious. So then from those matches, you get to break down to 30. From those 30, you get to break down to the top 20. After those 20, you got to talk to them and see who actually wants to who's cool with being on camera, who understands that you do influencing and you do YouTube and stuff. And then once you get the personalities right, now you can select out of the last 7 who you're gonna hang out with. And you always want to make like a double book. So I do have, like today, I have like 3 double books, but tomorrow and the next day, I just have 1 and 1, but I can always swap it out. Let me see. All this time, that's what legacy means. I mean, that's the definition of legacy is the build. Let me break it down for y'all so I can have that one here. 1 second, because I like definition of. All right, you ready? All right, so check this out. The definition of legacy: the long-lasting impact of a particular events, actions, etc. that took place in the past or of a person's life. So, the activities that I'm doing in these countries that I travel to is part of building my legacy. Yes, the woman that having a child in the countries is part of the legacy too, but neither one is just one part of the legacy. The legacy is in two. So if I go to a place and people start to know me for being good in the community in Cuba and bringing stuff and giving stuff to people that I don't know in Cuba or Havana, or they know for me coming to Medellín and showing parts outside of Parque Yeres. They see me showing Guadalupe. They see me showing Laureles. They see me showing stuff like that, and they probably that's all part of the legacy that you leave behind. Like YouTube, this my content. This is all part of the legacy. Unfortunately, a lot of people, and even YouTube does it sometimes, they have you believe that there's only one definition for things, and there's only one thing, but it's never that way. So hopefully I gave 45 Terminal B. Hopefully I gave you guys some more insight on that. I got about 35 minutes left. All right. I'll read it again just in case you guys didn't hear it. Legacy is the long-lasting impact of particular events, actions, etc. that took place in the past or of a person's life. There you go. Let me get back to your comments. Yo, shout out to Speak Spanish Now in the building, man. I thought he was gonna still be in Cali, Colombia. The way they fell in love with Cali. But shout out to who somebody actually went back. Shout out to Judah Travels. Judah Travels actually just went back to Cali, Colombia. Went to Cartagena. Said he's like enjoyed it, but he got to get back to Cali. So I feel him though. I feel him on that one. Pause. Let me get back to the comments. 1 second, y'all. We just kicking it because I got like 45 minutes before my flight. We doing a live, giving you guys some insights. Yeah, let's see. You guys comment a lot faster. You got to slow down a little bit. I'm trying to catch everybody's comment. All right, here we go. That better not be what I think it is. No. That better not be a fire alarm. That better not be a fire alarm. They're going to tell us to leave the airport now. I don't want that to happen.
Like to see what your is an excellent.
Oh man, I tell you, man, you seen it all. Let me see. Let's see. What's going on, Mark? Salute. Greg S. I missed the legacy conversation. You dropping babies and chicas? Me too. Well, it's different because technically, if you do just drop a baby and go, that's still part of your legacy. But I don't consider that the type of legacy I want. I feel as though where you have to be in a child's life. I hope you don't really say it. You got to be in a child's life to really like make a difference in a legacy. And for me, I feel as though being able to get to Colombia with no problem, being able to get to Cuba with no problem, makes it possible for me to be there. Okay. I appreciate appreciate it, Greg. Guys, finally somebody told me, because I wasn't sure if y'all can hear me over that loudspeaker, so now I can just talk through it. All right, cool. Awesome, I appreciate that, y'all. Again, this is my first time using the mic actually like on a live stream, so now that I can see that the mic talks through all that other stuff is dope. Jose says this man is a 304 hunter. I mean, again, I think that's a one stratus mentality. Do I have 304s? Of course. Do I have women in careers? I told you I'm going tonight to try to catch a snack. And then tomorrow I got a paramedic I'm hanging out with. And the day after I got a cop in Medellín who I'm hanging out with. So if you want to consider them 304s, I guess you can, but career orientated. Have you gotten a woman? No, Emmanuel, not yet. Like I said, it doesn't work. I know it's crazy that we got to have like a second conversation, y'all. But let me just tell you guys this. It doesn't work if you shoot the club up once and it's not natural where they're going to automatically get pregnant the first time. That doesn't work. That's just not. I mean, I guess when you get older, maybe it is. That's just not how life works. I know they tell you that on TV, but that's just not how life works. Where you do it once and then boom, and that's not how it works. It takes time. It eventually timing, population, and everything. So no, I haven't yet. But when I do, of course, you guys will see it because I'm tracking my journey on here so that people can say, hey, that's not for me, or people can say that's for me, but I want to tweak it a little bit. I don't know anybody else who's have tracked their journey along the process of having an idea of doing something like this. So maybe I'll be the first, but I'm not. Well, I'll be the first to track it. But there's other brothers, like shout out to G, the guy I met in Havana, who already has a woman who's pregnant there, and he's going back and forth. And he's giving me some insight of how he does it and networking and all that stuff. You guys seen him on the last Cuba video I was in too. So it's all just a strategy, y'all. Let's see. Unfortunately, Jose, you gotta, when you speak on something and it's easily researchable, like on the same channel you speak on it, it makes you look unintelligent. Now, if that's how you want to look, then it's cool. But then you have to really think if you want to answer people's or comment on people's unintelligent comments. So I would do the research before speaking. Fresh, what's the website? Fresh, when the website gonna be ready? Swift, I don't know. Again, I have the IT guy, IT guy that I met on my thing, but he's young. He's in college, but he's working on it. But I don't know. I'm still waiting for him to give me the price. But because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make it so that I can have the exact same layout on YouTube as YouTube on the site. So I'm hoping I'll have it done by early next year, like after income taxes. Cause I'm pretty sure it's gonna cost a nice penny, but I'm hoping that our site is up by early next year. That's the plan. Cause it takes a lot of time to how many pages you want in, how many this, and all that stuff. Limitless says Android edition. Mentuition, what's going on, bro? Turn on the noise canceling if you have not yet. There's a button on the DJI Mic 2. It's yellow. Oh, let me see. I didn't even see that. Hold up. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with it now because there's an orange button, but I don't want to press the buttons. I don't really know how it works yet. I told you guys I don't normally use this, except I just got this only because when I film snacks, sometimes the sound when I'm speaking doesn't come out right because the DJI is so far. So that's why I brought it, or for interviews rather. I actually did an interview with this. I actually need to buy another one too, but I'm gonna get used to it eventually. Let me see, EJ Journey, what's going on? What up? Says, what is the building a legacy? Does it mean you're going to have another family, get married? No. Children, grandchildren? No. Again, I said it earlier, walked in. I don't believe that marriage is logical for men, simply because 53 to 58% of marriages end in divorce, and out of that divorce, the man loses at least 30 to 40% of his income. So for me, I can't see the logic in it. I'm a statistics major. I can't see the logic in it. I'm a numbers person, so I always look at the numbers and stuff, and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. But as far as having a kid, yes, but it has to be a kid that I can get to within 6 hours, which is the reason why I chose Colombia and Cuba, because I can get back and forth, like within 4 hours, 5 hours. Now, I'm not saying this will work for a lot of other people, because you got to take into advantage that I'm 40 and I'm able to retire, but a lot of people aren't in that predicament. So I'm not saying that it's the easiest thing to do, and I'm not saying that it's something that you should do, but I'm just giving you guys a view log of my process of what I'm doing. And I don't believe in the buying up farmland. I'm not a farmer. I'm from North New Jersey, but I'm not a farmer. I do believe that if you know how to do that, it's a good thing. But I'm passive income over here from the States through real estate, through stocks, can make the life for anybody. And again, when I consider this, I consider not just helping, my child's mother, wherever country I have in Cuba or Colombia, but helping the family too, because it's like when you help the family, you help your child. The family looks after your child. So that's the way I see it. Again, some people will say, why would you want to help the family, all that, but it's just, if you have the availability, why not? It's just money. And they definitely gonna shut this down. Let me see. Let's see. Legacy, you doing it right? Hey, we'll see what time. It's the only time. Okay. EJ, I was kind of worried. EJ said I'll be touching down to Medellín on Tuesday. I'll be out on Monday. Again, I'm lucky because my son. Well, not lucky. My son goes to Catholic school. You already seen that $940 a month. My son go to Catholic school, so his school doesn't start on the 3rd. It starts on the 4th, and that's why I said I'm lucky, because the flight I'm catching is come back on the 2nd. So I got a day to go get him straight, and then on the 4th he go to school. So I won't be here on Tuesday. I won't be in Medellín on Tuesday. I'll be back in the States. Marriage is robbery. Tell him. Brendan B says, hold on, I'm trying to read it. That makes sense only in the States and maybe Europe. I'm not sure what makes sense. Guys in the States are love. There's nothing wrong with being in person. Again, it's a different lifestyle. Some lifestyles work for some people, other lifestyles work for other people. That's why you can never down somebody that's why I never down anybody for their lifestyle. Because I do want my kids to believe that, hey, if you want to get married and that's what the life you want to live, have a white picket fence and kids and a big house, I'm already going to set you guys forth, because you're going to have a house and you'll be able to get income from that, which you can go buy a house with. So it's like I said, I never say that that's not a good way. Just for me, because I'm a numbers person, it don't make no sense to me. I'm just too logical for that to make sense. Let me see. We outside. What's going on, man? Yeah, we headed back to Colombia. Is it easy for United States citizens to visit Cuba and establish a legacy there? Okay, so here's a little touchy subject. Is it easy for United States citizens to visit Cuba? Yes. In the sense of, as long as you're going for one of the 14 reasons they allow you to go for, and you pay for the visa, it's easy. Easy in the sense of, all I have to do is show up at the airport, pay for the visa, and go there. Now, is it easy for you coming from the United States and the customs we have here, whether it's having access to internet, whether it's having access to McDonald's and places that you can get fast food from, or stuff that might be a little more complicated, because there's a lot of stuff that you got to give up when you're going to Cuba. But the thing for me is that after traveling so many places around the world, you start to see the benefit in the simpler things in life, and you start to see the benefit of a simpler lifestyle. So whereas in Colombia, I will have to move one way, in Cuba, I move a totally different way. Whereas per month to live a comfortable life in Colombia for a child, her mother, and stuff, she would need about, depending on whether it's Barranquilla, Cali, and Medellín, they're gonna all be different prices. But in Medellín, she would need about $500 to $600 a month. In Barranquilla, she would need about $300 to $400 a month. In Cali, she would need about $300 to $400 a month. In Cuba, she would need about $200 to $300 a month, and that's to live a comfortable life. That's not a barely making it life. That's a comfortable life and having extra money to spend. So again, Cuba, $200 to $300 a month. For a kid, a mother, and another person, 3 people. In Colombia, could range from $400 to $600 a month, or $300 to $600 a month. So again, I always track the numbers before I track the emotionality, and I think a lot of people, they get stuck in emotional, and then they never track the numbers. Ain't no woman taking you for money in court. No, Brendan is right. Court. Oh yeah, you can hear me. So, if y'all guys have seen, if you haven't already, I did a Building a Legacy in Cuba when I had an interview with 2 Cuban women, and I was asking them how it works with the father supporting their children, because both of them had children, and it was like the government only makes them pay like 500 pesos a month, and that's definitely not enough. But the connection with the United States and other countries like Colombia or Cuba is you don't have that child support thing. They don't have that thing. I mean, me personally, you guys know I believe in you have to be there to support your child. But when you don't have to have fear about the child support, or you don't have to have the fear about the government coming after you and for not giving what they believe you should give, you're more willing to spend more money. And honestly, like for me, again, money is not the thing. The thing is how secure is the person. Let's see. There's no way anyone can be an active father in their legacy if you're absent from the. Again, like I said, I believe that you should be, but I can't. But by definition, I can't say that's true, because by definition, it's just a simple of building. Now, you having a kid is part of building. Whether you're there or not is up to you. But for me, I have to, because that's just how I move. But so I don't want to just say that that's definite. Peru for a day. Let me see. His son didn't ask to be born either. Facts limitless. Imagine going to Colombia or Cuba to chase and pay for the same meds you chase in the States tonight. Yuri, see, the thing about that is that a lot of people are still focused on looks. When people say that a woman is mid, it's because they don't find them at the high attractive level as the person who might be seeing a woman, which to each his own, but you also have to take into consideration the personality and what they're willing to do. A lot of women don't want to be on camera, especially with someone who has a lot of subscribers and does like that and has a lot of women on the channel. But then you find some ones that do. Now, maybe you'll see me with some 9s and 10s based on your standards, but they might not even be the ones that I like to hang out with the most, because their personalities may not be that of something I like to be around. So for you to say a woman is mid, but not know her personality, it's not giving a full educated stance, because you're just going on looks. And if that's what you go on, that most likely means that you're not accustomed to having beautiful women. So it's, teach his own. What's the first stop in Medellín? Greg S says the first stop in Medellín is going to be tonight. I'm going to try to link up with J. Clyde. I'm going to try to link up with Easy. And I'm also going to try to get a snacks episode in. I don't know how I'm going to do all that in like 3 hours. But then 8 in the morning, I have the paramedic coming over, and that's the paragliding outside of Medellín. And then we'll go out to eat, and we'll go out dancing. And then Sunday we got the Guadalupe, and I leave Monday afternoon. Let me see. speak Spanish now. Greg's hilarious. Let's see. Hey Vince, what's going on? What's going on? Don't worry, y'all. We got time. I think. Let me see. Yeah, we got time. We got like 20, 30 minutes. We got about 30 minutes. Hold on, y'all. Okay, 45. All right. So we got about 30 minutes before it starts loading up. So if I haven't get to your comment, I'm gonna get to your comment. Don't worry about it. We're just taking some time because we got some time to talk, y'all. Dang, how I skip so many people? Let's see. Wow. It's I don't know why I just skipped. Why skip forward so much? All right, cool. Ben Stevenson, what's going on? He said, bro, I'm out here. Let's link. Again, I might be able to link with some people at nighttime when we get back from the activities, but during the day I'm doing activities. But me and the paramedic, we're gonna go out at night. We'll probably link up with some people, and me and the cop, we're gonna go out at night and link up with some people too. So just hit me on Instagram. Make sure you mention that you're in Medellín first, and I'll see, because like I said, I already have everything planned out because it's such a tight schedule. Hey, Passport Privilege, what's going on? Viva Colombia. Nice quality. What camera? This is the DJ Osmo Pocket 3. I kid you not. I'm into it with these live streams being so clear, and just I was watching back. It's just so dope. It's definitely worth it. 4K quality when you record. And you can record you can record a live stream and record it in 1080p. So it's dope. J Mark, what's going on? Salute. Is there like a Yaris Park area in Cali, Colombia? No, there's no Yaris Park area in Cali, Colombia. But is there a place that you can pick up something like that? I would say the Boulevard on Fridays between 10 o'clock and Boulevard de Rio. Between 10 o'clock and 3 o'clock, you could probably figure something out over there. Let me see. Medellín, Melvin, what's up, Melvin? Yeah, somebody went out the emergency door. Oh, that could be it too. As long as you there, that's all I'm here. AGB said, are you starting a legacy with pros and planning to see them just a few times a year? I don't understand why you would specifically go after a pro to start one, but I don't know. Because what some people consider, like, for example, some people would consider a woman who works as a cam model, a pro. I wouldn't. Somebody would consider a woman who works on OnlyFans a pro. I wouldn't. I consider a pro a woman who professionally does it for a living. That's all she ever does. So for me, would I particularly go after that? No. Would I stop myself if I got into something and then found out that she was a pro? No, I was just going along with it. But I guess it's a financial thing that when you're able to do it, you don't really care. Let me see. Time to get back to crazy. A lot. Gotta explain how babies are made to the. Yeah, Greg X. Unfortunately, I don't blame people because we aren't educated in the United States to have a worldly mind. A lot of people who's never traveled, or people who haven't traveled until they was in their 30s and have developed who they are, it's hard. It's a lot harder for them to be able to adapt to a world that's outside of the United States. But I've been traveling since I'm 18 and I'm 40 now. So I've been able to take some things from other cultures and use them in my culture and in my life to help me succeed. Even to some work ethics. Like if I see some people, like I have a lot of friends who come from the Caribbean, and I'll see how hard they worked. And when I went and I started working at 14, I see how hard my grandfather worked. And I was like, okay, well, I can compare all that, and that helped me too. So it's just a difference, you know what I mean? Don't worry. Let's see. Going to another country, feel powerful and wrong. Okay, cool. All men pay. Well, here's another thing people don't understand. It's like a lot of people are unable to see the one-sidedness of the conversation. So, as a United States citizen, yes, our economics are higher than a lot of countries in the world, the majority of them, right? But then there are people from other countries like Elon Musk who come to the United States and his economics are higher than people in the United States. So why would you feel a way towards me but not feel that way towards Elon Musk, who did the exact same thing? You know, Elon Musk is not from the United States. Neither is what's the guy from other wealthy guy. A couple of them. So again, there has to be some equality in your feelings. It has to be. Logically. Let me see. What kind of work do you do and how do you maintain your lifestyle since you've been traveling all the time? What's YouTube is is YouTube a large part of my income? No, not at all. YouTube is like my 4th or 5th stream of income. The good thing is that like I've, you know, even with over 100,000 subscribers, it's still like my 4th stream of income. Real estate is probably my 1st stream of income, getting money from tenants. My 2nd income it's borderline because sometimes it depends. Like right now, stocks is up there, but but I switched over to bonds for when I seen Warren Buffett's. So that's kind of going below my regular, you know, 9 to 5, my job. So the job I work driving trucks at FedEx, I work about like 4. I'm full time, but I work about 4 to 5 hours a day, Monday through Friday. I guess that would be over stocks right now, not in the last couple of years, but right now, yeah. So it would be like real estate, FedEx, stocks, and then maybe YouTube. It depends, because YouTube it be fluctuating. Like YouTube, sometimes YouTube would be $2,000, sometimes it'd be $500. So it fluctuates, y'all, per month. Let's see. Can you define what you mean by legacy? I defined it a couple times. You might want to rewind back in the tape. I defined it a couple times already. Bro, that Osmo Pocket 3 is fire. I gotta get one. Yeah, I know, man. Dog, I know you seen. Shout out to Speak Spanish Now. I know you seen yourself. Well, yeah, you seen yourself when we talking in the what's the name chat. I'm going to have to move, y'all, because I want to be by the gate. I want to be by the gate at 5 o'clock, cause yeah. Give me a second, y'all. The guy, I can't remember a second. Let me see. Hold up. Wow. Why does he keep skipping down past all these comments? Let's see. My fault, y'all. It keeps skipping past all these comments, y'all. I don't even be touching it. Just be, I guess, just, man, it's crazy. Wow, this is so crazy, yo. Because I didn't even touch it. It just scrolled down to... All right, here we go. All right. Let me see. God explain. Okay, that part. Yeah, got that part. What kind of work? Add that part. Can you define it? Did that part? Oh, great. All right. Brazil, UPS, FedEx has videos about it. I can flip your website, bro. No problem. Link with me. Greg S. Apply. Mainly these. Bro, having kids in places doesn't have to be around. Having kids in places he doesn't have to be around. Yeah, I don't think HGB can like hear when I speak, because we addressed that earlier today in this conversation. Legacy means being there in the lives. Now, for me, I feel as though you should be there, but that's not literally what legacy means. Like a lot of people, unfortunately, a lot of people do is this. People don't know definitions anymore. They only know the interpretation of definitions, and they never go to read the definition like I just did to understand that the definition and people's interpretation is not the same thing. And a lot of people, they'll base their entire life on an interpretation of a definition but never will look at the definition and realize that that definition doesn't fit the lifestyle they're living. And I think that is a big part of what is happening nowadays. And so yeah, no, legacy doesn't mean that you have to even be there, because that's not what I read. But I choose to be. Let's see. Let me see. Avoid child support and alimony. Yeah, I don't have to worry about avoiding alimony. That's crazy. Elaborate on how you're going to help the mother. Again, financially is one thing. I told people earlier, in Cuba, between $200 and $300 a month, a family of 3 to 4 is living comfortably. That a doctor in Cuba makes $50 a month. $50. We're just talking about dollars. I'm not talking about in Cuban pesos. We're talking about dollars. So $200 to $300 a month from all the different women I've talked to in Cuba and the mothers I've talked to in Cuba is way more than significant to run a family of 4. Also, I plan on visiting once a month. You got to remember, I'll be retiring soon, because I could have retired before, but I'm just staying here because my son lives with me now. But so financially I'm there, and me being able to go once every other month or every 2 months is significant to me as enough amount of time to be able to give insight. Now, for some people, they say, oh no, we got to be there every day. Well, good for you. That's what you think. I personally, I don't think you have to be there every day. I do feel as though you have to be there mentally, like if they need to call you, or if it's an emergency, yes, you have to be there whenever you can get there. But I figure 6 hours. If it's an emergency, I can get there in 6 hours, take the day off, get there in 6 hours. I ain't got to worry about the money not being able to fly. Teach his own. Let's see. Let's see. Clayway, what's going on, Clayway? Richie B, what's up? What up? I need Maxine. They just blocked Twitter from Brazil. Get you. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Again, like, there was reasons why I didn't pick Brazil, mostly because of longevity. Like, to me, I can get to Sao Paulo from Newark in 9 hours. I've done it before. I can get to Sao Paulo to Newark in 9 hours. What you can't do is get to Rio in 9 hours. So, you know, it wasn't my choice. Let me see. Hey, Razor Rays, salute the Razor Rays, man. Yo, shout out to Razor Rays in the DR and the Dominican. I got to watch that walkthrough video when I get back to the States, y'all, because it looking to be good. Let me see. Dang, y'all just keep skipping over, man. What the heck, y'all? This is crazy, yo. I don't know why. Either y'all talking too fast or this thing keep moving, y'all. Y'all either talking too fast or keep moving. Just $200 a month for a mother child to live. $200 to $300 a month for a child, a mother, a father, and maybe another child. 4. Again, the biggest thing in Cuba right now is the gas and the food. But with $200 a month, you can do a lot. Bro, aren't your United States care enough? I mean, for my legacy, I want my legacy to be. Yeah, here's the thing. A lot of hope is don't move. Please don't move. Hold up. A lot of people was taught as a young, never put all your eggs in one basket, right? This is what everybody else say. Never put your eggs in one basket. But in the United States, they tell you to have children with just one kid, one wife. Meaning that if you have 4 kids with one person, that means you have 2 people supporting 4 kids. If any people are not able to support the kids anymore, now you have 1 person supporting 4 kids. But when you spread that out, you spread the legacy out, you're again, I'm a numbers person, you're able to incorporate different incomes from different people in different cultures and different type of living, where you can combine and make your family unit as a whole more stronger. You see what I'm saying? So for those who don't know, my first child's mother is from Ghana, Africa. My second child's mother is European, white American. My next one will probably be Hispanic. Now, when my kids get older, because I do bring them to connect them all, they'll all have a power that a kid whose mother and father just are the same ethnicity or same race will never have, because they have siblings from different ethnicities and races that they can help them when they go other places. That's what you call not putting all your eggs in one basket. Let me see. I don't blame him. Who wants to deal with? Well, I mean, yeah. Who? Yeah, I don't know. Charmaine, what's up, man? Sly, what's going on, man? Ellis, what it do? What it did? He said I'm headed in 4 days. Oh man, that's gonna be crazy. I got a letter from probation department. They're going to see my passport if I'm. Oh yeah, if you don't pay your child support, they're definitely taking their passport, or they're gonna not allow you to get one. I don't know if they can take it, but they're not gonna allow you to get one. Let's see. Seize. I don't know if they can seize your passport. They said they can. I don't know, but I don't think they can seize your passport. Yo, shout out to Keith Jenkins in the building. Salute. What's going on, man? Let's see. He needs to grow the damn hair on his neck. That's crazy. I don't like the hair on the neck thing. Wow. Where's yeah, I know, right? It was crazy, son. It was super crazy. Let me see. A good BBL +2 personality is crazy. Fact, Shorty so close to you first. I don't know, man. He said he's capping. Is Sweet Georgia still going strong in Medellín? I don't know. I know one of Sweet Georgia's closed. One of Sweet Georgia, oh, that's why I moved, because I went to go see the time. One of Sweet Georgia's cafes moved. The other one, I don't know. One is shut down, my fault. The other one, I don't know. Let me see. Born Hustler, what's up, man? Hold on, I'm about to move, y'all, because I got to get closer to the what's the name. All right, y'all, come on. Come with me, move with me, y'all. I need to get closer to the gate. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, this is about to. This might be the last time I get to use this bag, y'all.
If your bag fits in the carry-on bin, please, it's still in the overhead compartment. Please, yes, I gave 45B now. For more assistance, if your bag is...
This might be the last time I get to use this bag, y'all, because I'm already down one strap. I'm going to have to buy a bag in Medellín, y'all. Oh, thank you, appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thanks. Hold on. All right, give me a second, y'all. I figure I'd come over here. It'd be the easiest way I could do it. I could talk to y'all. I could look at this. And the flight right here, y'all. All right, so. Stand up for a little bit, y'all. Because we boarding through the... All right, let me see. Let me fix this. Fort Lauderdale. That's me.
We are currently planning.
All right, hold up.
We are displaying the under processing, and once the cruise date opens,
yeah, I don't know.
Then we're gonna start just a pre-boarding announcement.
Yeah, I don't know why she was so close to me though, y'all. I don't know why she was so close to me, but
this flight with Alaska Airlines or flight 283 from Portland.
Make sure I got my stuff.
With disabilities who need extra time.
All right, y'all, let's go.
Are now welcome to support. Guests with disabilities who need extra time.
I'm trying to make sure I leave where your messages is at, but all right, we got there. Let's go. Got Sweet Georgia's. Born Hustler, yeah. I'm only going Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Technically, yeah, because we land in Medellín at 12:20. So I'm only going for Saturday, Sunday, and I leave Monday. So yeah, I'm only going for those days. No offense. Let me see, bro. is the kind of father to put his kid through Catholic school and thinks he's good. I guess. Granny leaving. What up? Exactly, dude, don't understand what it takes to make a living. People gotta get out of the mud. Yeah. Yet you're following the leader. Thanks for you. Let me see. 215. What up? Let me see. Fresh, you got something lined up for tonight? Tonight is the only night that I don't have a specific lineup, but I do. In other words, I have like 3. Again, listen. I want to show y'all right now, but I've matched with over 100 using Tinder Platinum. Never seen it like that. In less than a week, matched with over 100. But it was a lot of them I wanted, but you got to try to convince them. I'm trying to convince them to do the snacks. And to convince them to do the snacks, I got to say, hey, I give them the same outline. I say, hey, this is what the snacks is. This is what I need you to do. This is what I'm willing to help you with. And that's it. Some of them agree, and then when I get down, but you never know till you get down there. I got one that's hitting me up now, like, yo, when you get down there, hit me up. I also got another one, but she been like too hungry to meet, and like, you know, I don't like the 18 thing. She got to be 19 or more. So I'm trying to stun her out. Like, nah, I'm not really trying to see you. But this is nice one I seen. But we'll see, y'all. Like I said, we'll see. It really depends what time I get to my Airbnb check-in and to see who's available at the time. That's what makes it so difficult. Because just like when I went to Bogota, and I was in Bogota for like 4 hours, right? I was in Bogota for like 6 hours, and I still was able to get the snacks. But the snacks was a decent quality. It wasn't the top quality. But when you're pressed for time, it's a little more difficult to get a super, quality looking and personality. Like, her personality was shits. It was like, her personality might be like a 4 on a 10 scale, right? But her looks might have been like a 6 to a lot of people. Some people say 7, I say 6. So it worked. But this time, I mean, it's even less time, because here's the thing. I'm gonna land at 12:20, right? I'll get to my Airbnb like 1 o'clock. I got about 4 hours, and then I gotta wake up at 7 in the morning to wait for the paramedic so we can start our day. So that's only like a 4 to 5 hour sleep that I can get. So we're gonna see.
So at this time, we're boarding our families from a little to the age of 2 and our active military guests.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys are welcome to board. Thank you for your service for flight 283. We started to Portland, PRB 42.
Exactly. R-Dub, Elon got different kids with different mamas in the States. Again, it's a lot of people aren't. I don't know the word I'm looking for yet. But a lot of people aren't educated enough to see when somebody does it here versus when we do it over there. Raise a raise in the building. Men with money play by different rules. Women with money play by different rules. If you don't think men and women with money play by different rules, then look at how powerful women in the United States are versus the women who live in Dubai, versus the women who live in Ethiopia, versus the women who live in South Africa. Like, I'm not South Africa, my fault. The women who live in like Saudi Arabia. The women in the United States are far more powerful. Why? Because they have more money. It's just the way the world works. But unfortunately, you can't.
Pittsburgh, guest traveling on flight 747 with service to Pittsburgh.
Unfortunately,
please check your boarding passes for your seat. If you don't have a seat assigned, please proceed.
I'm not right under the thing. Unfortunately, you can't teach. Now you can't. I never see you can't. Unfortunately, it's very difficult to teach economics to people who are more built on emotion. It's very difficult. Let me see. Racket Club, what's good, Fly? Man, it seemed like you were just in Colombia. No, I literally was a week and a half ago. We definitely gonna have a great trip. Appreciate that, man. Mason. Oh, wait, limitless guy. You gotta chill, my boy.
Good afternoon. I'd like to welcome you to the boarding area for Alaska Flight 295, service to San Francisco.
I'm just reading, y'all.
Before our boarding
Saying,
process begins,
You are prohibited from smoking, vaping, and using chewing tobacco, as well as consuming
no, actually, no, I didn't have
We
any.
do board by groups. Please take note of your boarding group. If you do not see a group or your boarding
I actually had a Vanguard.
Any assistance with the boarding process, please see your
I actually had a Vanguard ETF. I don't do the. I do have dividends, but not enough to make any real money off of dividends. Like to make any real money off of dividends, you got to have a significant amount of money invested. Like you got to have something like 100 to 200,000 invested to make like $10,000, something like that. Not even like $5,000 a year. You have to have like 100,000 invested, something like that, to make $5,000 a year. So no. Why does where does this say? Wait, where did I say his lifestyle? Can't understand.
Welcome board group B, B as in biscuit. This is our Alaska Mouse plan. MVPs and
but I
don't
know. What content? Let me see. As far as money for Cuba and family, it makes sense. I literally tagged you and asked you a question about you. Oh, you're talking about him? Reasoning. Slay Davis, what's going on? He says, why don't you donate a cup in Cuba and Colombia for a dozen, sign a waiver so you don't pay off and keep open so you can communicate with the kids. Keep the money, sign a waiver. I'm not even sure. Why don't you donate a cup in Cuba? Why don't you donate a CUP in Cuba and Colombia and a dozen sign a waiver so you don't have to pay and keep it open so you can communicate with. I'm not even sure what that means. My fault. Where's your YouTube channel? Colombia. JW says, men go to these countries and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on one woman who is obviously looking for money, like Jasmine Gino from 90 Fiance. Again, it's hard to speak economics to some people who don't understand, who some can't control or don't have control of their emotion. It's hard to speak economics, so I don't blame them, because this thing that what I'm speaking on has been done by many other people, just not people like me. Yuri Jazz, Flava, with all those kids from different ethnicities, you said you're allowing them to meet once in a blue moon. Does that mean you're raising a broken home? No, I don't consider that a broken home. I think to each his own, but to me, I don't consider a broken home one that you spend a significant amount of time with the kids, whether once a month, twice a month, because honestly, broken home to me means one of the parents are not in their lives at all. And I think a lot of people, again, this is where people's interpretation of a definition and the actual definition are two different things. Because if people think that people are supposed to be married, that's the way you're supposed to be. And if your kid's not raised in a marriage, then it's a broken home. But that's not the definition. Again, you gotta look at the definition. Yeah, exactly. The broken home would be something like when the dad doesn't communicate or support the kid, or when the mom doesn't communicate or support the kid. The Capricorn way, what's going on, man? Cassie, hey Fresh, you can retire this time? In this time? I could have retired when I bought my place in Miami Beach. I could have took the money and just retired. But at that time, my son was living with his mother, and I was just paying for school, and he was living with his mother. But for whatever reasons, he couldn't stay with his mother no more. His mother moved to New York, so he lived with me now during the school year. And because of that, I'm not able to. I could retire still. It's just that $940 a month is a tough bullet to bite, especially if I got to start paying for like healthcare.
Can I have your attention, please?
So,
Guests traveling on Seattle flight 477. We have an oversold flight, and we are looking for some volunteers. If you have
love Netherlands.
Travel plans.
Oh, shout out to Netherlands, yo. I can't even pronounce Iliad. Oh, that's it right, Iliad. What's going on?
As a thank you.
Easy Breezy says, Rob, close the bar, SG bar, and cafe still open. Oh, Rob closed the bar, okay. See, I was trying to figure out SG bar and other cafe. Is the other cafe the one in, is the other cafe the one in Poblado? If the other cafe is the one in Poblado, I might go there.
To be put on the list.
Let me see. Greg says, what are you filming for? The video is really, oh, on the Osmo Pocket 3. We're live streaming.
Guest in group 1. Guest in group 1. Welcome aboard.
Let me see.
845. Thank you.
Bars closed in the cafe. I don't know which one. Easy Breezy TV. I don't know which one is the one in Poblado. Is that the cafe? Rob is going to be there and not in daily operation anymore. I heard that.
Good afternoon and welcome to Spirit Flight 747 with service from Pittsburgh. At this time, we'd like to start welcoming guests with disability and active or retired military. Or welcome aboard on gate 45B.
I'm in Brazil, okay. That's dope. Global and international. What's going on, man? I appreciate that, man. Chicken burrito in the building.
Check your boarding passes.
What up?
In order to get you up the plane
Hold on,
as
y'all.
quickly as smoothly as possible. We ask you
We getting ready to board soon, y'all.
until your group is full and keep the boarding area clear.
Aaron Hayes, he said just in Colombia for 3 weeks. Nice.
Companion is in a different group, then you please board it.
That's my point. How are your stocks cash flowing above?
Seats and Pittsburgh Gold member are not invited to board through the
Because
one boarding lane. Group 1, welcome aboard.
again, I'm going to answer.
Flight 295 would like to welcome aboard our guests with disabilities.
All right, so hopefully you can hear me. HGB says that's my point. How are your stocks cash flowing above real estate, YouTube, and 9 to 5? My cash flow from real estate is far above my stocks. I said real estate is my first income. It's probably the highest income I make. My stocks are above my YouTube because my YouTube is not consistently $2,000 a month. Sometimes it's $500 a month, and 1 or 2 months might be like $400 a month. It really depends on whether or not the content I put out gets monetized or not. So, whereas my stocks has a consistent amount per month, give or take about $1,500 a month, maybe $1,600 a month. My YouTube channel doesn't always hit 2,000. A lot of the times it ranges around like 900 to 1,000, that 1,000 border. So when you say how is my stocks more than my YouTube, it's because 1,500 is more than 1,000. So and in the 9 to 5, okay, so maybe the 9 to 5, yeah, FedEx is higher. 9 to 5 is higher than FedEx could be higher because a lot of the times I'm full time. I'm supposed to work 8 hours. I don't work 8 hours because I take my kid to school and I pick him up. So a lot of the times I only do like 3 hours a day. And if I do 3 hours a day times 5 days, that's only 15 hours. That's only 15 hours a day. Hold on, y'all. That's only 15 hours a day. So a lot of times, hold on, y'all. A lot of times, so a lot of the times, see, I forgot what I'm saying. I'm trying to check the flight. A lot of the times, a lot of the times, I only get like 15 to 17 hours a week. So I don't work that much. And because I don't work that much, sometimes it goes lower than the, no, it don't really go lower than stocks often, but sometimes it goes lower than stocks, depending on how much I work. Hold up, let me see what's real quick. What lot of booking?
Any family showing little ones in the age of 2, you're also aboard any active military. You're also welcome to board flight 295.
I was just trying to see if the flight was booking because we're supposed to be starting right now. Oh shucks, well, it's not pulling up, y'all. Music Hiller, what's going on, bro? I seen your name pop up. What's going on, Music Hiller? I'm like right here by the, hold up, I'll show you. I can just show y'all. I'm right here by the what's the name? So I just wanted to make sure I don't miss the flight. Cause it's supposed to be boarding like at 5:30, something like that. And we're supposed to
traveling on flight 747 with service to Pittsburgh at this time. We'd like to welcome guests in group 1, 2, and 3. Group 1, 2, and 3 are welcome aboard at gate 45B. Para todos los pasajeros viajando en el vuelo 747 con servicios a Pittsburgh, en este momento estamos invitando el grupo 1, 2 y 3. Grupo 1, 2 y 3 son bienvenidos a bordo con la
economics and finance. Look, economics. I hate having to. I dislike having to always read the definition because people don't understand. But I like the fact that we live in a society where I can just open the definition for y'all. Definition.
Okay, we'll continue with Group B. For the beautiful for last of flight 295, Group B, you're welcome on board.
There you go.
All right, our fabulous Group F, you guys are welcome aboard, Group F. We have called all board groups, Alaska Flight 283 with service to Portland, near gate 42. And we are still looking for 10 more volunteers to check in roller bags you guys not need during the flight. If you'd like us to do the heavy lifting, please come off the line and come see us before boarding. If you're already on the line, you can tell Caesar and we'll check the back.
Hopefully y'all can hear me, y'all. Ready?
Once the crew let us know
Economics. Relating to the economy or economics. Requiring fewer resources or costing less money. The economy is basically how a country runs. If you understand how a country runs, you understand what money is needed to live in that country. So if I understand the economics of Cuba, I then can know how much money I need for a family to thrive in Cuba. The same way I need to know how much you need a family to thrive in Colombia. And I get that information by asking. I don't look it up on Google. I go and I ask the people. Like, how much do you make at work? How much do you need per month? Cost of living. Hopefully I explained a little bit. I could be maybe not clear because this, but Sean, what's going on, man? Hold up.
Yes, so in group 1, 2, 3, and 4, group 1, 2, 3, and 4 are welcome aboard.
Let me see. Broken home means the mother and father know. That's not a broken home. That's not. You gotta look at the definition, man. Let's see.
Again, traveling on flight 747 with service to Pittsburgh. At this time, I'd like to welcome all guests in all.
Hey, viewing accountability, accounting, what's going on, man?
4 and 5 are welcome aboard gate 45B.
We.
This time, we'd like to invite group 1.
All right, we out, y'all.
And 3
We out.
once again.
Oh, I gotta end this, y'all.
1, 2, and 3.
They ended.